What's going on, everybody? This is in a different setting than my normal walking and talking videos. It was by accident, it was not by design. Lately, I have been walking 15,000 steps a day instead of 10,000 steps a day. And this morning, y'all, I got out and didn't even think. I just had to get my little morning part of the walk over with. And by the time I got back home, got situated, I realized, oh, dang, I was supposed to record a video today. So I might as well just record it right here as I soak my feet. Down here, you guys cannot see, but there is a foot bath here because these 15,000 steps, y'all, it's different, okay? 10,000 is manageable. 15,000 is a real challenge for me. I get the bulk of my steps, like I said, early in the morning. That's where I get the walking and talking videos for you guys, because that's the time where, my brain is at its peak, where I am, where I have the most deep thought. And it's at the time where, I'm able to kind of sort things out mentally and be able to kind of talk things out mentally as I grow in my sales and marketing business. But what I wanted to kind of address in this video is more on the personal training side. So if you're a personal trainer, I just want to address a couple of things that you should know before you decide to grow your personal training business. Okay. So I've been working with personal trainers one-to-one and one-to-many, meaning in a group setting, for about 2.5 years now. Okay. I've been a personal trainer myself for 26 years, but I've started working primarily with personal trainers, right? And growing their business, growing their presence, growing their platforms for the past 2.5 years. And I've worked with everybody across the spectrum, all the way from the tippy top, the people who are the highest of influence, down to the people who have little to no influence, and everybody in between. Okay. And there is a very prominent theme that I see, okay, with successful trainers versus the trainers who aren't successful. Okay. And basically, the successful trainers have two distinct traits. Okay. They have people management skills and they have system management skills. Okay. They have both of those skills in order to be at the tippy top. If you're somewhere in the middle, making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month, you also possess those two skills, but they're not as strong as the person making $100,000 a month, right? And then we go to the basic tier model, the people making 10 to 20K a month. They still have those skills, but they're very minimal. They're not as great. And the people making under $10,000 a month, they're missing either one skill or the other skill, or both altogether. Okay. So I know that might have sounded a little bit confusing, but let me sort it out for you. Okay. Number one, people management skills. Okay. Personal training is all about managing people. Okay. You're managing people's behaviors. It's not so much about what you know. It's about how you're applying what you know to the people that you're working with. Okay. Nobody cares at the end of the day about your knowledge on fitness, because knowledge is such a commodity right now. You can go to any AI chat widget and be able to type in a prompt and get whatever kind of knowledge that you need. So it's not about what you know. It's about how well you're able to manage behavior. Because regardless of what people know, they're still not doing what they're supposed to do. Their actions are telling a very different story versus what they know. People know eating pizza, junk food, drinking soda, they know all of that is bad, but they do it anyway. They know they need to move more and exercise more. They just don't at the end of the day. So it's up to you to be able to manage their behaviors in a way that can really constitute change in their life. And not a lot of people possess that skill, right? So managing a person or a few people is way different than managing people. When you take a person making $10,000 a month, like I said, which is on the lower end of the fitness industry, you're talking anywhere from 25 to 30 people if you're charging anywhere from $300 to $350 a month. That's a lot of people to manage, right? That's a lot of personalities. That's a lot of egos. That's a lot of character flaws. That's a lot of, yeah, great job, girl, keep going. That's a lot of, hey, did you log your food today? It's a lot of that wrapped in one. And here's the thing, every person is different. So you have to learn how to take a different approach to every person's needs, right? That takes a special type of skill. So if you're a person that is impatient, if you're a person that gets irritated very easily, if you're a person that does not like people, if you're a person that is socially awkward, meaning cannot carry on a conversation for too long without things being awkward, I don't think fitness coaching is the right field for you, because that is a necessary skill that you need to have in order to grow your business. Second skill you need to have is system management skills, right? There's only so much you can do on your own when it comes to creating workouts, creating meal plans, managing what people are eating every day, if you track their food, managing their exercises, right? Managing their own personal needs, personal quirks, managing all of their questions, whatever questions or concerns they may have, managing all of their subscriptions, whether they're on a monthly subscription, 3-month subscription, 6-month subscription. Managing all of that takes the right system to do. And if you're managing everything by hand, guess what? If you ain't burnt out yet, you're asking for one, because it's coming. If you're managing, like I said, on the lower end, making $10,000 a month, that's anywhere between 25 to 30 people. There has to be some systems put in place in order to take yourself out of the equation on most things, right? When it comes to like sending weekly messages or daily messages, if you track food every day, sending out workout programs and updates, sending out meal guide programs and updates, right? Doing check-in calls and things of that nature, right? All of that is going to require a system. If you're looking to maintain your income at $10,000 a month, or raise your income above that, because above $10,000 a month, if you're not willing to raise your rates, would only require you to recruit more people. More people means more workload on yourself if you don't have the right system in place, okay? If your fitness business isn't where it needs to be, if you're stuck in the $2,000 to $5,000 range, or even below that number, you need to ask yourself, what skill set am I lacking in? Am I lacking in the system management skill set or the people management skill set? And unless you're willing to honestly admit to yourself, which part am I lacking on, or both of that nature, then things in your fitness business will never change for you, okay? So I wanted to just go ahead and leave you guys with that note. Like I said, I meant to talk about it on my walk this morning, but you guys, I had to get that first part of my walk over with. If you want me to go into more detail on the people management and the systems management of fitness, please drop a comment below and I will do an official tutorial on the channel about how to do both. But until next time, people, peace out.